Obviously, I was going to ask you, but this is a big year for you because you won a national title last year. What's it like kind of going in after all that you experienced here a year ago? How do you kind of feel getting ready for your senior year here?
Well, the past year's been pretty big, so um, it's kind of tough. I feel like I've got a high standard now. It's been set, I guess, and
Oh, yeah.
um, I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to say that um, I want to go out and win again, but I'm gonna work hard and
Yeah.
sort of see where that takes me because cross country isn't like track. Like you can't compare times; they always change. So it's like you gotta kind of just give it your best and see where it takes you.
What was that? I mean, it's been a year almost, but what was that experience like? I mean, did you ever think when you came to school here that you'd win a national championship in anything?
I mean, I would always hoped for it, but it was something that I thought if I worked hard, I had like a chance at it, but I was never thinking, this is definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Um, so, I mean, I worked my butt off and I got there, and
Yeah.
it happened as a junior, so I don't know, I'm still in awe of it. Sometimes I'm like, did that really happen? But
It was kind of be weird too. As I saw you were like on a TV special at Christmas time and stuff. I mean, was that kind of a weird experience to see yourself? I don't know if you watched that or not, but
I missed it. I
yeah,
think I was out of town.
yeah. I was gonna ask you too about the team because the team came in second a year ago too. How big a deal was that for you? I mean, just to have the team also do so well, not just like an individual day, and have the team kind of stink up the joint. But what did that mean to you for you guys to do that well last year?
Oh, that was amazing. I think a lot of times, I mean, winning a national championship really means a lot, but to have your team there and like to even sort of be able to look at it and be like, I did this as an individual, but then it also helped like everyone else on my team. It was really nice. There were a few seniors on the team, and I was especially close with a few of them, and they were like, it just made them so much happier to come and be at nationals and kick butt and do something there when a few years ago, my freshman year, we would line up for races and only have 5 girls there.
Oh yeah.
So it was amazing, and we had all this alumni support there, and like we were in Cleveland, we weren't anywhere near
Oh
the
yeah.
North Country, and so everyone was coming from like around the country to go watch us race and support us, and I don't know, we just had a great like alumni fan base
Mm-hmm.
to be there, and that helps so much.
Speaking of alums, I was going to say about Amy Farrell. What kind of role has she played? I mean, would you be here at all if you had never met her? When you were in high school, how big a role she had in your life as a runner?
Um, she is just like the biggest inspiration any athlete could ask for. I mean, she was just an amazing coach in high school. She always listened to like my problems and anything I had to say. And if there was an issue, she would always help me through it. And it was just awesome to have her. And she totally, completely let me look at different schools, and I made this decision to come here, but she might have put in a few good words, and
Oh yeah.
there was a time in my senior year where I was really thinking about going to Ithaca, and she supported it, and she told me, all right, well, just make sure you kind of keep St. Lawrence like around just in case. You might decide. And I went to Ithaca, I visited the campus, and like probably before I even got there, I knew it wasn't right.
Oh yeah.
And after that, like even on my visit, my dad even was telling me, this isn't the right place for you. So I came back from my visit and I was like, I'm going to St. Lawrence.
Now with her too, you guys seem like total opposite, like personality wise. Like you're more quiet. And I remember when you won the state championship in high school, you just looked like you just got done with a regular jog, and she was so hyper that she had to apologize to people. I mean, did that make it fun to work with her too? Because you guys are so different personality wise.
It does. Yeah, she's such a fun person, and it is good to have someone with a different personality than you. I mean, you can have days when you're just not feeling great as a runner or as an athlete, and that different personality can have a very different outlook on things, and I don't know, just remind you, like, because she is very good at reminding me of what I've done, and she just helps kind of keep me focused, and she does bring a lot with, you know, her different personality, and it's nice to have her just be so excited about things, because it's let me meet other alumni just like her that are so excited and everything. Like, I go to weddings from alumni or for alumni, and they just are so happy to meet me because they know how Amy is, and it's funny, yeah.
And being a senior, I was going to ask you a couple of things about, you know, life after St. Lawrence. First, I was wondering, non-athletically, like, what do you want to do for a living? Do you have a kind of a career plan made up yet, or?
I do. Yeah, I've actually known for a while. I mean, I've been thinking about it. I'd like to be a social worker, and I'm a sociology major here at St. Lawrence. And what I hope to do next year is go to another Division III school that has a graduate program in social work, and I'd be a graduate assistant for a cross-country or track team. Yeah.
And then I was curious, too, as far as running goes, like, what are some of your ambitions after college is done? Like, what would you like to, if you had, like, a dream thing to do, what would you like to maybe do as a runner?
If I had a dream as a runner, I would like to run marathons. I don't know if that would be sort of like my perfect fit. But I want to try marathons after my senior year. I've got some things to try and work on during the track season, and sort of see how that goes. And then, try to start doing marathons. I think I'm going to do some half marathons for fun throughout this year.
What's the longest you've run as far as a race goes before? Like, is a 10K your longest distance you've run in a competitive race? Or?
Like, for school, the 10K is the longest. I've done, like, road races. Like the Boilermaker in Utica. And I think that's the longest run.
As far as marathons go, you know, would you like to maybe see if you could make it to, like, a Boston Marathon or something like that someday? Or,
Yeah, definitely. Well, Amy Farrell has, she just missed the Olympic B standard for the marathon. So I've always kind of dreamed of training with her after St. Lawrence and trying to hit that B standard. And
go to the Olympic trials? Or, All right, well, thanks, Amy.